The dog's delivery's getting worse.
It is getting worse.
Yeah, well, take your dog back to you then. Come on.
Yeah.
Sit your dog up.
Sit up.
Sit up. Retrieve it.
Me.
No, the dog. Sorry, my fault. Sorry.
Get out.
This is good for this dog just to sit here. Hey, here.
Here.
Send the dog again. You don't want the dog run and rip the wing off the dummy. And then straight off the dog.
Dead.
Good. Okay, so see what the dog was trying to do? The dog was trying to say, I'm going to rip the wing off the dummy. I don't want that. So it's important that we do that.
Yeah.
And if you watch the dog, if the dog starts to mess around, you give the verbal cue to come to you.
Yeah.
So tell the dog to sit up.
Sit up.
So that's the steadiness, that's good.
Sit up.
Hey. Hang on. A, B, C, D. Verbal cue, sit up. Tell the dog, because else it gets into a habit. I do it myself.
Yeah.
We all do it, and you listen to yourself back on the video and you go, frickin' hell, why do I keep saying A?
Yeah.
And then I train with people who say A all the time, and then I'm saying A all the time. Send your dog.
Now get out.
So what did you ask the question? You said to me, oh, she's really messing me around with the deliveries.
Yeah.
Well, that there is why I put that on there, but there's another reason as well. Rub the bird scent over this dummy. So there's now higher value on this and the smell of the pheasant. Okay, take the lead off. Hey, sit up. The dog's not allowed to go till you tell it. Send the dog.
Now get out.
Get ready. Pip, 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 now. So now the dog's got the scent of the pheasant on the dummy. Well done. So in that short video, I seen Jethro do two things on a regular basis that he doesn't need to do. Have you spotted them yet? It's so important. Right, the dog should be off the lead. If the dog's... Yeah, but hang on.
Yeah.
If the dog is on the lead and you take the lead off, it's like slipping the lead and the dog wants to go.
Yeah.
If the dog's off the lead and she creeps, bring her back, correct her, take her off the lead. Teach her she's got to sit there off the lead. It's an important factor because you can't keep saying sit up for the rest of the dog's life. Send the dog.
Now get out.
Let's watch what happens. Get ready. Now, pip, 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 pip.
Come here.
Oh my God, it says, what the bloody hell is that?
Get out.
Call yourself a gun dog. Okay, so how are you going to get over that then?
No idea.
Right, you go out to it, jiggle it, and then throw it out 10, 15 feet and send the dog for it. Don't make her sit and wait, let her run in. This is good for you. This is good for you for a minute. Okay, jiggle it around a little bit more, be a bit more friendly, and then throw it out. Okay, well done. Do it again. Pip, pip, pip. Now, pip, pip, pip. But you didn't do it on time. Your timing was out, and that's why the dog's messing with it. Go and pick it again. And this time, come towards me on purpose. Come towards me. Throw it at me. Watch what happens when I go to the dog. She'll pick it. Watch, 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 watch.
Come on in. Get it.
Pip, pip, pip now. Pip, pip, pip.
Get it. Go on then.
Okay, so what are you going to do now then?
I don't know.
Pick it. The wing there, across that joint. There.
Yeah.
Okay? Cut the other wing, exactly the same, across that joint there. You can twist it and break it off. Now, what you don't want is meat on that. So, you get yourself a dummy. They're dried wings. If you put them in your freezer in a carrier bag for 3 days, then take them out, tie a knot in the carrier bag so you can't get maggots in there, flies on it, that will create maggots, and then leave it outside to dry for another 2 weeks. They'll go hard and you'll have wings to put on dummies.
Okay.
If you do this and the dog starts to mess around with it, then you need to stop straight away. But I find if you put duct tape around the top end where the meat can be,
Yeah.
right, we use these just to put over the top of the dried wings, because we don't want the dog messing with the meat on it. Look, now I've tucked it in, look.
Yeah.
So now that is fresher than the dried wings. That can be thrown away, just stay there. Sit up. Send the dog.
Now get out.
As soon as she's on it, pip, 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 now. Okay. Okay.
Good girl. Good girl.
Okay, now let her run in on it. Let her run in on it.
Get out.
And she won't hesitate then. There you go. So you're gaining back the confidence to pick it. So you can smell the bird on it. Building the drive. This is lovely. Well done.
Good girl. Get out. Good girl.
Okay, so how many retrievers you had to hand? Every single one, because you're using the feather and building the fun game on it, and then you can go back to the other dummy again. Okay, give that back. So, see the meat on it now?
Yeah.
You need to sort that out.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And if that freezes and then goes like the rest of the wings,
Yeah.
what I want you to do, I want you to go and put these two in your truck,
Yeah.
and you've got them then, dry them out, put them in a make sure you're doing a carry bag, because if you just put them on the side, you've got to let the maggots get in there, the flies get in there, let it eat the meat off them, and then it just hollow. You can do it that way, but you'll have maggots everywhere this time of year.
Yeah.
So if you put it in a freezer, freeze it off for a couple of days, then take it out, leave it in the bag, but put it somewhere dry, like in a shed for a few days. That meat will then just go solid. All right?
Nice.
Or you can do it another way. You can put them in a freezer and bring them out on the dummy from the freezer, frozen, use them 5 or 6 times, and then go back to the freezer again with them. You do not want the dog to start eating the meat off it. Okay?
Yeah.
So put that in your car for a second. So there, that's how you get over the problem if you've got a dog not too sure about picking a big old cockbird. I always start off with an M-bird if possible, but that was a roadkill. It wasn't one we brought out the freezer, it was a roadkill. And so we just used that on the day. Now, did you spot what he did wrong? Did you spot what Jethro was doing that he shouldn't be doing? I'm not going to tell you on here. I want you to tell me. Then we'll talk about this subject and why it's important. Let's see who knows what they're talking about.